Hey, it's Jimmy Ward, not dead yet, Pickleball. So today I played open play for a couple hours, 3-5 to 4-0s. And, I'm starting to think with these I'm only taking on paddles that have either new technology, they're enthusiast paddles, they're probably smaller companies who are sort of leading the market, they're leading edge technology with their grit tech, or, they're just doing a good job with their marketing. I think some of the older companies are resting on their laurels, which are big brands. But I think you have to be a wine connoisseur at this point to differentiate these paddles. So I played with the Luzz Inferno. I mean, hard to believe how good these are. The CODA with the Harmony Grit. This is their hybrid, I believe. I got the elongated coming. Again, I don't know, terrific. I did not play with this, but I love this paddle, and I'm going to have to bring it up, which is the 11-624 Hurache. I vibe with this more than I do the Vapor 2. The Vapor 2 is fabulous. And I kind of benchmark everything against my Honolulu J6 CR. I have on order the new Blue Grit technology. And I just got to say that, like being a wine connoisseur where, you might have a raspberry finish, or deep fruits, or the taste of chocolate. The wine still tastes good to me, unless it's, Boone's Farm. A lot of you may not remember that. But anyways, they're so hard because to differentiate, because they're all so good. Perhaps what you start to do is you look at pricing. So for example, maybe the way to differentiate this is the Hurache is $209. You get $10 off with my code. Or the Chorus, you might pay, let's just take a look, make sure I'm accurate. Oh gosh, I'm not getting there quick enough. Paddles, Chorus CODA, I think you're paying around $174, less 10%. J6 CR, $195, less 10%. The Luzz is interesting because I do have to order it in volume in order to place the order, so I got to get at least 5 paddles in. But the Luzz Inferno, which again, all these paddles, I'm just telling you, unbelievable in how they play. I was playing today and trying to switch up and thinking, which one do I like the best? The Inferno, well, the Blue Inferno it's $229, so I think that's less 10% as well. They're all in the same ballpark. You can't go wrong. So I think you should feel confident knowing that when you pick these paddles, and I've got a whole slew of paddles since being away in Vegas for the month. I've got Crush, I've got some more 6-0s. They all were in a pile when I got here, and I've got to go through them. But I don't think you can go wrong with any one of these. And I mean, if you have I like power paddles. So what you're going to see me is leaning towards is more power paddles. They're on a scale of low power to high power. I want it controllable. But these all had power. They had control. It's really hard for me to tell you, buy this one or that one, other than picking price. So I know that a lot of reviewers will go through the specs, swing weights, twist weights. You can do that. But I can tell you, in my hand, they played all very close to one another, and they're all just superb. I mean, chef's kiss to these companies. There are some companies that I have turned down recently because they didn't have a unique. What I mean by unique is a differentiator. They were just in the crowd of old tech, or they're not doing anything special to set themselves aside. I think that's lazy. And so in this market, like I was in tech, you have to be evolving all the time in order to be relevant in the marketplace. I mean, there's some really older brands, and again, I don't see them changing. I give you one, which is Eula and the Pro 4 and the Pro 5. I don't think they change much about it, and it's old technology. So Eula is a big brand. Again, 11-624 Hurache, the CODA, Chorus CODA, with the Harmony Grit. I love companies, and by the way, the Hexgrit is on the 11-624. I don't think Luzz is coming out with a special grit yet. Played phenomenal though, and the J6 CR will be, you'll be getting the new grits, it's called Blue Crystal Enhanced or something like that. I've got the J2 and the J3 and the J6 coming. I have no doubt in Honolulu, the way they build their product, they're just going to be a fantastic product. So these are first impressions. It's all very subjective. I'm not a big all-court guy, so these tend to lean in the power category. I will name all-court paddles that I like in future reviews. So I'm going to put my link tree into the description. Choose what you would like. It might be based on price. It may be based on some reviews you've seen in the marketplace, but you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. There are paddles you can go wrong with, and I will name them out when I find them. Thank you, and please, if you like my content, follow, subscribe. Appreciate you.